What's up, guys? It's getting late for me, but I will try to make a tutorial for you really quick with how to consistently power shield more Falco lasers with the Z power shield method. I'm gonna explain you guys what is ADT power shield, what is Z power shield, Z power shield, sorry, German Z. Z. So, first of all, what is ADT? What is all that shit? Because in the Ruckman clip, you can see him dashing into a Falco laser, power shielding there. Usually when Falcon dashes into a Falco laser and you try to digital power shield like this, it's really a bad method to try to power shield Falco lasers, because sometimes you have one frame power shield frame window while doing this, sometimes you have 0, so you can't power shield at all. With the other methods, you have a 2-frame power shield window, 2-frame power shield frame window to actually power shield. So this makes dashing into Falco laser power shielding more lenient, more consistent. And what is ADT? ADT is basically analog digital transition. So you see my input display, I'm holding A, and now if I press Z, it comes out instantly, even in dashes. You can turn around, whatever, you can do everything, like shield swap. So, if I press L and Z, this happens. This is the transition. It's basically a transition from analog to digital, like from big to small. This is what ADT is. You can power shield with this. However, I think power shielding, because you have to delay it for a frame, like this. I'm pressing ZL, ZL, ZL. And power shielding with this I tested it out, I labbed it. It's only 1-frame window when you're standing, and if you're dashing, I think it's 2-frame window, or even then it's like, it doesn't feel lenient. I'm gonna show you why. So we recorded Falco shooting a laser, right? So if I want to do this transition power shield thing, ADT, I actually have to, the light shield bubble has to be outside of the laser, and it's really difficult to predict it. So I'm dashing. So let's say I want to power shield here, right? Where I would usually power shield. I press that now, Z. But because the Falcon's light shield bubble is so big, it's over now. I can't power shield anymore. So this transition method is really difficult, in my opinion. It's not good. It's not, I don't want to say it's bad, but it's really difficult. So let's say here. So I have to light shield outside of the laser range, and now I'm pressing L. So you can power shield with this transition thing. However, I think it's very difficult, because if it's too deep, you lose, and if it's too much outside, you have to perfectly space that shit basically. The next method is Z power shield, is the Z power shield, where we just press Z and L at the same time, and this is the shit basically. This is broken. Pressing Z and L at the same time. What that does is, I can I will, after this explanation, I will show 2 clips of me actually practicing it solo. So you will see how realistically practical that shit is. So with this thing, it doesn't actually matter, because it's very easy to power shield with it. So I don't have to look at the spacing. I know I can power shield here, I can power shield here, just by pressing ZL, boom, power shield. Same thing if it's right before your head. Power shield. Just by pressing ZL at the same time. So it's really broken. So you see on the top left corner the state frame. Let me jab. I do 2 jabs, so I jab. Let's say Falco shoots the laser. We dash. So you see we are in dash frame. Now if we power shield, we actually will be in place, because we're a dash. You need to be in a run to get forward momentum and to carry that forward momentum. So we're dashing. Now we are in a run, you see? So now I just press ZL, boom, power shield. I can jump already here directly 1 frame after you can jump. After the power shield thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And now let's say nair. I fast forwarded, oops. So let's go to recording. Record. Boom. So. Solo. ZL. Jump. And nair. Like this, for example, right? You can do it with stomp, you can do it with grab, whatever. Playback. So it's actually insane. So what I would recommend is practice, test it out yourself, and just press Z and L at the same time. It's so insanely easy to power shield with that. It's just very difficult to act after the power shield very early. This is the difficult part. Power shielding itself is not difficult with this method at all, but what is difficult is to power shield, carry forward momentum and use an aerial like nair, stomp, whatever. This is very difficult. The execution is insanely hard. However, if you don't feel confident, you can still dash back power shield, stay in place power shield, dash into, like you can annoy Falco very much if you power shield almost every laser. So enjoy the last 2 clips that I'm gonna like add into the video. I hope this small lesson helped you guys to understand what's actually going on, and have a nice day as always. There it is.